It's out with the old and in with the new here at Albert Park as we usher in what we hope will be a triumphant new era of Formula One racing. For our drivers, though, it's very much business as usual. Not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport. Big changes to the technical regulations, the potential perhaps to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. It's Toro Rosso in pole position then, and it's Lewis Hamilton alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Vettel, Bottas, Kimi Raikkonen and Ricciardo, Verstappen, Massa, Perez and Roman Grosjean, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Fernando Alonso and Ocon, Magnussen, Palmer, Lance Stroll and Stoffel van Dorn, Ericsson and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
to our teammate is 22.2 seconds. Stopping this lap. Release. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. 7 seconds.
So, another fantastic victory for Toro Rosso today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And it's time now for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. Toro Rosso are your winners here today.